And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes! 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 Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here. Friday! Woo! Right? It's Friday night, man. Come on. 4 days until pitchers and catchers report. Baseball, Glenn, is upon us. Glenn, Mark, that's a pretty night. All right, what's up, everyone? Again, it's Friday night. We're here again doing some Giants Sports Talk Live. Glenn, what's up, man?
I just woke up, just had a little nap. I was working the morning show all week, so I apologize I wasn't with you Wednesday. I had to get up at 4 a.m. and do my you know, the thing that pays the bills, Eric?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I had to do that. I had to look after real life. But, you know, it's Friday night. You're hanging out at the club over there, playing the music, and all I'm hearing is, where's the pitching, man? Where's the pitching?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's kind of like crickets for me.
Ah!
One pitcher moved this week, though. I know you couldn't have been happy on Wednesday.
Dude, I'm telling you, I haven't got a chance to hear, so I'm going to kick it to you. But look, I'm getting ready to go on with Marty and Glenn. And literally, as we were getting ready to go live, the news breaks about Framber Valdez going to, of all places, Detroit. Glenn, I haven't heard your take on that. So what you got?
I'm sure it kind of equals what you have to say. When you think about it, Eric, what was the one thing I told you for the week leading up to that signing? What was the one line I used? And I think I used it on the Marty Laurie show.
Yeah, the mystery team.
The mystery team. Nobody was talking about Detroit, but when you sit back, when you take it all in, kind of a connection there, Eric. He's kind of rekindling the love affair with a prior manager. So maybe he felt a little comfort. He got the money. I think the money wasn't the money basically what we were talking about the Giants give up, but
a little bit more.
The Giants were afraid to give away that 3 years, especially with a potential lockout. That's all I can think. But then again, the Giants, they're not ones that really surprise me when they go out and, it wasn't a sure thing. Let's just say that, Eric. So the fact they didn't get him really doesn't surprise me at the end of the day.
Yeah. And hey, we'll keep this kind of pitching oriented because this is going to be the focus of today, talking about the Giants. Hey, is this enough? Is this rotation enough? And we'll get a little bit more into it. But in that same story, if you want to say, with pitching, how about Scooble wins arbitration? So look, Detroit Tigers, they're spending a lot of money this year. Granted, Skubal's gone next year, right? He's gone. And depending on what happens at the trade deadline, if for some reason the Detroit Tigers out of it, he's probably going to be traded. But look at that. He got $32 million damn dollars. Now let's talk about this just real quick. Framber got $38 million a year. What do you think Skubal's going to get next year? He's going to go over 40, man. He's going to go over 40. There's no doubt about it.
I think so. But I'll tell you you know what? It kind of takes me back to the San Francisco Giants occasionally at the trade deadline. If you're the Detroit Tiger fan, Eric, or listen, let's just take it a step further. If you're the Detroit Tigers now in general, really pigeonhole yourself. You are backed into a corner like a rabid ferret or something, Eric, because what happens if they are in the chase or they're close? Maybe they're a couple of games out of a wild card. Maybe they're winning the division. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Then do you keep them and go all in for a run? And no, you ain't getting nothing. So they're really in a bit of Eric. There's a big juggling act coming up at the trade deadline for the Detroit Tigers. Any way you slice it. Because remember, they don't want this is even bigger than our Snell situation. But when you hold on to them, knowing the ramifications, and you get nothing in return, we'll see. You're really leaving a lot of meat on the table there, buddy. I'm telling you, they're going to be in big trouble.
If they're winning, hey, it worked out great. Look, they'll get a World Series out of it, if they have all the success that you think they may have.
Yeah, but what happens?
And then he's gone, and then he's going to be gone.
Wait a second. This was Tigers Sports Talk Live, and we're all excited right now. And I pose this question to you, Eric. What happens? We go all in, we get nothing for them, and we're out in the first round.
Yeah, that could happen. That's the roll of the dice, they say.
Boy, I tell you what, a guy of his caliber, you know you're gonna. And you know what? Waiting till the trade deadline, I really don't like that idea for the Detroit Tigers. I think they should have made up they've made up their mind with the Framber signing that they're going all in with them this year. It's going to be a stretch to make the playoffs, see what they can do, knowing it'll be their last year with him. On the other side of the coin, though, Eric, again, I say that you got a lot you can get in return, man. You can build your future overnight by making the trade. I don't think they can, when you get to the trade deadline, there'll be some hungry teams. Maybe you get some teams that are willing to give stuff up. But I think the later it goes, if they were to move them early this year, I think you get more, not wait till the trade deadline. But we'll see what unfolds. This is nothing new to baseball, Eric. We'll see how this unfolds this year.
Exactly. And hey, let's talk about this real quick. Skubal, man, he's going to get over $40 million a year, and there's only a few teams that are going to pay him $40 million a year, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to get over 5 years probably. So let's talk about it. The usual suspects again, and then we'll get into Giants. Right.
Well, I'll take
Dodgers.
Notes. I got a blue pen. Does that give you any?
Hey,
give me any thoughts?
There you go. Dodgers, right? Blue Jays, Mets, and maybe even the Yankees. But the Yankees, I'll tell you one thing right now, they're way over. Where's our Yankee fans? Is there any Yankee fans out there? They are way over. Right now, they're currently sitting at $335 million over, right?
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say over to CBT, but that's where they're at. Their CBT level is at $335 million. That's almost $100 million over. So I just don't see them going out there and getting Skubal. It's going to look, I'm telling you, it's probably going to be unless, and here's the thing, this is going to be tricky, Glenn. When's the CBA expire? December 1st. Okay. So the World Series is probably going to end right around Halloween, maybe the 1st of November.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a flurry of moves? It makes me wonder if there's going to be a flurry of moves or if everyone's just going to wait until after the CBA is done. Oh, look, two-fisting it.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe they try to get in there because who knows what's going to happen after the CBA. Maybe the Dodgers won't be able to go get Skubal because depending on the rules that they decide on, but who knows? But there ain't any team. Look, we could count on half of one hand on how many teams will be in on the Tariq Skubal. 40, we're talking $40+ million a year for Skubal. I mean, that's.
But listen, Eric, this is baseball nowadays. You saying he's not worth it? If you want to give Cease 30 some. So
no. I'm not. That's not what I'm just
saying.
The
Blue Jays.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's gonna be expensive, man. And remember, this guy isn't an everyday player. You're talking about $40 million for a guy who's going to go play 30 games in a regular season, right? I mean, granted, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I mean, you can't fight it. And like we talk about this every year, prices don't go down, they go up. So we'll see how that all works out.
Well, the way the dice has been tumbling, Eric, I guess I'll ask. Is it safe to say Giants won't go out and get him?
No. Hell no. They ain't no. It would be fun. It would be a lot of fun, but no.
I'll give you a good reason why, Eric. They should.
Right. There you go. They should. That should be their number one priority. Honestly,
after 2026, the hell's the pitching staff going to look like?
There you go. Here we go, guys. Let's do this.
Webb and Tidwell and
here we go. Right. And who else? Let's get into this.
Roupp.
For all intents and purposes, right? The rotation for the San Francisco Giants going into the 2026 season is going to be Webb, Ray, Houser, Mahle, and Landon Roupp, right?
Who's that get you tingling? Are you excited, Eric?
Look. And then I said this on the show, Glenn, and this is the first 2 or 3 months, the Giants might roll. My concern is once you get into the All-Star break and thereafter, what are these guys going to do who haven't pitched over 100 innings? True. Or on the same note, some of these guys have had injury, right? If you have a sore elbow, those don't go away. You could push it off, right? You could rehab it, but it always comes back every time. Mahle has a cranky shoulder 2 years in a row, man. And those things just don't go away. I'm telling you, man, as the season progresses, I could see a situation where it's like, okay, what are the Giants going to do? And let's talk about this. I don't know, man. They improved the lineup, and this is what's so frustrating. I've said this on a couple of shows. The lineup is better. The lineup is going to, score more runs. I'm concerned that the Giants aren't going to be able to prevent as many runs as they did last year. Am I being a little bit of a Debbie Downer? Yeah, because I want to go out there and put together a rock solid rotation. And then you could have the depth behind these guys in the event, maybe one of these guys have to go down. Then you go with your depth. But it just seemed to me, Buster Posey chose a path of quantity over quality. And can that work sometimes? Absolutely it can. But in this situation, I think that the Giants, the focus should have been that damn starting rotation. You saw what it did, especially in the playoffs, right? Look what the Dodgers were able to do in the postseason. I mean, they were absolutely incredible with the starting pitching. But that's what helps. That's why the Giants were always right there, is because their pitching, even though the hitting was absolutely atrocious, right?
Yeah.
And the pitching kept them in it. So,
you and I had philosophies that were ass backwards, and no offense to you, because I know in my heart of hearts, I know we need the pitching, Eric. And I said that, look, it was there. Pitching, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Pitching. But what did I tell you when we entered the postseason, Eric? After the World Series, we were settling into what we needed. What did I tell you they would do? What did I tell you, Eric? Right field, which they technically did. They just swapped over Lee and Bader. So they added the right fielder through Bader. And I told you they'd go out and get a second baseman. And they got a second baseman.
Yeah,
they were looking at my philosophy. They must have been watching like odd nights, Giant Sports Talk Live, and didn't get your full philosophy, because I don't understand why they would go all in on those things, which it's doable. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can get by, like Schmidt. We can. At the end of the day, Eric, here we are. We're going over we're rehashing the same stuff we talk about on a nightly basis. Where is the pitching? How are we going to compete? And you talk about the second half of the year. I think it's compounded by that tough start in April. We got an entire month where if we don't come at it, dude, Lou thinks it's going to be an absolute blemish in the history of Giants baseball this April. He thinks that, oh, yeah, they're going to win their 5 or 6 games. I don't think it'll be that bad. But if they fall behind the 8 ball early and then have to play
too much, that's the problem. You can't. If you could come out of April 500, you won. You won, man. Because
I've always said, and I think
you don't want to battle uphill.
If you play catch-up baseball here, I was trying to play catch-up. That's losing baseball to me.
Yeah, it is. And
easier to look over your shoulder than try to catch somebody. Because you know what happens? Everybody will say, oh, we're only 5 games out. And this happens every year unless, and barring, one of those historical runs we've seen only a handful of times. You get into, the dog days into August and September, you're 5 games out, Eric, and you move within 3, and we get all excited. And then next Friday night, we're 6 out. You can't leapfrog everybody.
Yeah, it makes it. Yeah. Trying to leapfrog people when you're down and out, it's tough.
It's win difficult. A few, you go on a streak, then they go on a streak. Playing catch-up baseball is just so difficult, especially what did I say to you in the pregame before we went to live to air. I said to you, Eric, you got to keep in mind that everybody will talk about our improvement in the bases or on the field. Don't forget other teams are also managing their lineups and trying to get better. So we got to play the games, Eric.
You do. And I'm going to get back to this here shortly.
And how do you play the games without starting pitching?
Well, I'm going to talk about that again here. TB, what's up, dude? Donates $5. That's our resident Dodger. We got a lot of Dodger fans in the chat. You guys are welcome. You guys already know that. Just remember the Dodgers had Conforto in left field. They did the worst in terms of metrics, and now they have Tucker, one of the highest rated. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Oh, look at that. I hear what you're saying, TV. Dude, I'm telling you, the Dodgers are going to be better. But, yeah, I mean, that's why I wanted to go get freaking Framber, man. He throws from the left. You got Shohei, Freeman, and freaking Tucker. Framber could have neutralized them. And I'm going to get to that here shortly. Mark donates $10. Look at that. It's got the bad news Bears avatar. I love it. Look at that. Yeah, got Flores, got Singa. Glenn deserves $10 for having a Singa and Flores jersey.
He can just buy me he can buy me a Singa or a Flores card at the National. He says wife said he could go. So, and apparently he's taken an open wallet. So it's going to be a great week.
Absolutely. Thanks, TB.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Mark.
that, man. Thank you, TB. Thank you, Mark. Again, we're having some fun talking. Now, this is where I was going to go.
Imagine if we were a winning team and got all the players we wanted, Eric. You think we're having fun now?
Now we're going to do. How good it could be. Let's do a little counterfactual stuff, right? A little counterfactual. If the Giants would you? Okay, let me ask you this: instead of going and get Houser and Mahle, why didn't they just go out and target Framber? For the simple reason, it was only a 3-year deal. That's not long term. It's a 3-year deal. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's not for very long. Isn't that the whole? Hold on. Isn't that the worry? Isn't that the worry? Is that because if you have a long-term contract, right, you're paying a lot of money to a guy that may have some diminished returns, right? But for 3 years, right? For 3 years, he's going to be pretty damn good, and he's going to be worth paying that extra AAV. So this is what I'm saying. Instead of going out there and addressing second base, and don't get me wrong, I love Arias, but you didn't have to get Arias. Bader was a must. So why didn't they go out there and get Framber, get Bader, and sign a closer? And then you can have all these non-roster invitees, and if they make it in the bullpen, that's fine. But and here's another thing. If you signed Framber, it opens up another spot in the rotation to see if the Giants truly have someone in their system in the number 5. Because right now, I keep hearing Buster Posey has faith in the young guys. Well, right now, the young guys have no spot in the rotation. It's Webb, it's Ray, it's Houser, it's Mahle, and it's Roupp.
It's true.
Who's the young guy that's going to break out? There's not a 6th freaking man in a rotation. The only place that there will be competition is going to be in the bullpen, right? Mm-hmm. But does that tell you who you have as far as a future rotation piece? Because you alluded to it, Glenn. What's going to happen after next year when Ray is gone, when Mahle is gone? Now who are you going to rely on? Mm-hmm. Because the rotation has been filled throughout the year. So how do you know what these young guys have? So why not? If you went out there, if you had a rotation of Valdez, Webb, Ray, right, and Roupp, well, then there's your fifth position. Find out, is it Tidwell? Is it Seymour? Is it McDonald? Is it Birdsong? It gives them an opportunity. But now that you went out there and got two guys, that's been one, unless, and this is the scary thing, unless they figured, maybe they got it factored in that Mahle and Houser may not be able to make it through an entire season. So you got to have these guys. But it just for me, it just does. You got to play to win, man. And it would have made more sense if you just went out there and did it that way. And then guess what? You got a rotation that is going to take care of business, man. Whatever. Again, crying over
you got Mahle, what's his name? Houser.
Do
you think they're rolling the dice again, playing Giants baseball? They're just looking for that, dangling the carrot in front of the fan, saying he could really have a breakout year. When really, Eric, that's not the way you should be approaching it. You go out and get the best. You go out and improve. Yes. We've got too many. Again, we enter the season, Eric, because it's safe to say a lot of unanswered questions.
Big question mark. Boop. No, there's no doubt about it, right?
Somebody just
TB donates another $5. Man, look at TB. Thank you, sir. Imagine if the Giants signed Valdez and Diaz along with Arias. They would be serious contenders. And it didn't even have to do it. Look, Diaz is not going to, that's too much. You just had to get another. There was other relievers out there that they probably could have got in on, right? Mm-hmm. Someone to close the ninth.
Yeah.
And Arias, no, they needed a baiter. They need second base. I would have been okay with Schmidt at second base. I would have been. I didn't think that was a quote unquote dire need. The outfield defense was, okay, let's go in order, right? Starting pitching, the bullpen, outfield defense, right? The last two are pretty even. But number one was the starting rotation. You had to. That's what is going to get you to the promised land is freaking starting pitching, man. And they could have done that, but they chose to go a different route with more quantity again. And look, maybe I'm a little bit hard, but we've seen this before. Where's Mark? Mark and Armand. You guys saw this. You saw it play out with the Mets, right? Okay, let's talk about this. Let's use the Mets as an example, Glenn. Do the Mets have a better lineup than the Giants? Last year, let's talk about last year. Did they have a better lineup than the Giants?
I think it was close.
Yeah, they had a better lineup, right? The Mets had a better lineup. What about the rotation? The rotation, though, was horrid. What did that get them? What did that get the Mets? Because they didn't address the starting pitching and the bullpen. They were on the outside looking in, and they spent a shit ton of money, right? You went out there, you had Soto, on that team, you had Soto, you had Alonso, you had Lindor, right? You had all these guys, Vientos and Marte. Yeah, it was a decent lineup. Right?
Criticize it, but they weren't striking out like our lineup.
But you could see that was a glaring hole in the pitching. Now the Giants are kind of in that same boat. Yes, you improved the lineup, but I'm afraid that they're going to give up more runs, man. That's the thing that concerns me the most. I don't know I've talked to a few Giants fans, and nobody seems to be satisfied with the current rotation. And if we see it, the chat, you guys see it as Giants fans. I'm not seeing an overwhelming. The pitching is gonna take us all the way. It's lacking, and
it's the question marks.
It is, and I think that's the problem. There is a lot of question marks, and I just don't think that the rotation has that. Is this another 500 season inbound? Is it another 500 season?
Right around.
We've already had 4 in a row, right? We've had 4 in a row. We'll just say 500 season. Sometimes one game above, sometimes a couple games below. But it's going to be a 500 season. If this is where it stands, I mean, I don't know where else they can go. I mean, Glenn, all the moves have been fairly exhausted, right?
Yeah.
My God, Glenn, I'm sorry. John Heyman reported the Padres, the Orioles, I think the Mets, the Twins, man. The freaking Minnesota Twins, who are just don't know what the hell's going on, they were interested in Framber Valdez. You know who wasn't mentioned? The team that needed him. Yeah. The Giants.
Yeah, there's always talk leading up, though.
It's crazy.
I'm starting. Eric, you know what? I've come to the realization. I'm not letting you or the chat, or the Giants or MLB Network or MLB Radio or any of the other chats I watch. Nobody. You're all on the outside now looking in because I'm not believing if they say the Giants are interested in hiring Eric Romo, I'm going to go, nope. No. I'm not believing a word you say anymore because we're in on everybody and we get nobody.
Yeah. And hey, and here to more to that.
And who's going to answer it? Who's going to answer, Eric? Again, if this plays out the way we expect, you got an ownership person, for lack of a better term. You got somebody running the team. How can it makes it so difficult for heads to roll? Who's going to answer? And what will the next freaking excuse be, Eric?
And you know what? I tell you what, though, maybe we should start paying attention to what Greg Johnson says. He said it from the get-go.
Yeah,
he said it from the get-go. We're not gonna spend a lot of money.
Yeah,
but here's the problem. Did that need to happen? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Amount, Eric, but it was in dribs and drabs and didn't go out and get the.
Now, and I said this, right? Yes. Buster Posey did a remarkable job filling holes, and I still hold right for the at least the lineup. And did you feel some starting rotation spots? You did. But that being said, that one area that needed to have the most attention was not addressed. And I tell you, it's really frustrating. JB says Birdsong's the new closer. Bird is the word. Man, we don't even know if he has control yet, man.
Yeah, he could be, but again,
he could. We don't know. We'll find out in spring training. And right. Hey, 4 days, guys. 4 days. Pitchers and catchers report, and we'll start seeing how the story is going to be written for the 2026 season.
And I can't agree with you, Eric. You said Buster Posey has done a remarkable job. No, remarkable job is going out and getting Tucker or getting Framber. That's remarkable. He got the best he could as cheaply as he could. It's the bottom line every year, Eric.
Yep. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And look,
he just got if this was a report card, remember I gave him an F last week or 10 days ago?
Yeah, you bumped him up to a B, didn't you? Or no, where did you go?
Oh, like a D or C minus.
Where'd you go up to?
You know what, Eric? The report card don't lie. The report card don't lie. He got the job done, just good enough. I don't think it was remarkable at all.
That's fair. That's fair. I just, the only reason why I say it's remarkable is because he was able to do it with the financial constraints that was put upon him. Right? I mean, obviously, and it's obvious, the stories that came out that said, hey, if Buster Posey wants a guy, they'll give him the money. I don't know if I believe that. It sure feels like it was more of a Greg Johnson thing.
I know it feels like that, but do you really
that's what I'm saying. Right.
Do you think it's Posey? Do you think it's Posey, Eric? Maybe we just can't. These are big names. You notice none of the big names come to San Francisco. Devers, remember we got him in a trade, Eric.
Got him in a trade. That's the only way. Yeah.
Adames got the huge contract maybe nobody else was going to give him.
Yep.
And Chapman, there's the love affair with the Bay Area. His wife's from the Bay now. We got he had a manager who was like a father figure. Things have changed in that department. But you take that out of the mix, Eric, and we just can't get the golden goose, man.
I know.
We can't.
That's awesome. I know. Can't. Hey, Mark, I see you. I'll share that. Remind me. I got a picture. He's got a nice picture of the Bad News Bears. But it's just
our team could be the Bad News Bears, Eric.
Man. It's and look, hey,
it's a good move when the show started 29 minutes ago.
Hey. Did you see what was announced today? The Giants actually finally officially announced their the coaching staff. It's all the same guys that we knew. I mean, they just actually announced who's going to be where, right? Shane Robinson. These are the key ones. The key ones for me. Shane Robinson, first base. Borg, I can't remember his first name, is going to be the third base coach.
Bjorn.
Of course, Vitello. And then what's his name? The former San Diego. What the hell? I can't remember his name.
So none of this.
He's going to be none of that. None of that. I don't want to
bring it home. Out by 9. I watched the video today of the comeback against the Dodgers last year. I never realized just how far McRae was out at all.
Yeah, he was
12 feet.
Tingler, thank you, Rosemond. It's Tingler going to be the bench coach. Washington is going to be the infield coach, right? Hunter Mintz,
he makes it through the whole season. He's getting up there, Eric.
Yeah, we'll see. But then they officially announced it. So
back in June. Anybody seen Ron Washington? He might just go home.
Hey, here's other big news. Guess what the Giants ditched this year? You ain't gonna believe it. What did they ditch?
What did they ditch? Give me 3 guesses. I'll play along. I don't know the answer. Was this just announced today?
Yesterday, I believe. I think it really not announced, but it was reported.
I'll go all in my first guess, and I'll say the Tuesday night retro jerseys, or not retro.
No.
No. Okay. Their slogan.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
There
Winner, chicken dinner. No more, nothing like it. So what is it going to be? Hell if I know. Hey, I heard a great analogy today or the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Our good friend Aaron, right? We saw him at but where is it at? We saw him at Longbridge. Remember when we went to Longbridge? There he is. Right there. Yep. There's Aaron. What's up, dude? He had a great analogy. Right? He used Costco. You know Costco, right?
Oh, Mom, down at Costco quite often in Daly City there. Yeah.
So you got different options in the menu in their little food court, right? You got the turkey sandwich, you got the chicken wrap, or right? Or the chicken bake, and you got the hot dog. All right. So the San Francisco Giants.
No offense to Costco, but the doctor will never say, Glenn, you need a laxative. It's just a trip to Costco. Jesus.
Giants, right? Talk about Greg Johnson. What was he shopping for? What does he shop for? Does he shop for the turkey sandwich, which is like $6? Does he shop for the chicken bake, which is about $4? Or does he shop for that $1.50 hot dog and a Coke?
That's right. I was just going to say that. We got a hot dog and a Coke in our pitching 3 and 4.
Hey, we got a lot of hot dogs. There's a lot of dogs on the roster, right? I mean, come on, let's be honest.
If you're on the outside looking in, though, and you're looking at our starting pitching staff, Eric, and we all know we got Webb and Ray.
Yeah.
But we're really hoping a number 5 can be a good number 3.
Right. Look, we got some chicken bakes in there, right? We got some chicken bakes. That's all good. Got a couple of turkey sandwiches, but a whole hell of a lot of hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And
you know what you're going to be asking this year, Eric? I guarantee it. By mid-April, you're going to say, where the hell is Rogers when we need him?
Yeah, I know.
We don't even have a setup guy.
Hey, dude, I don't know. And look, are they going to make a move? Maybe that's the last move. Maybe it's a bullpen arm they go out there and get, because they got to do something.
Oh, wait a second. We picked up a closer who might be ready in August. When we're 18 games out or something.
I don't know, man.
What were we doing signing guys that aren't going to play till August now? A year. I got to tell you what. Talk to us next summer. We'll see how you make it out. Just
now all this being said, right? All this being said, this is all what we're seeing on paper. Once the season starts, look, you could have a magical 2021 season, and we'll all sit here and we'll all love it and have fun. Right? We'll all have fun being like, oh my God, I can't believe what they're doing. Right?
Posey's not even a Costco.
They got to go out there and they got to go play the games. There's no doubt about it. But again, just looking, I mean, you see some of these projections, and again, they're projections. You take them for what it's worth. It's not a very glowing review for the San Francisco Giants. Right? It just isn't. So let's see how it plays out. Again, I'm not confident in the rotation. And again, I'll keep reiterating that. I would rather have gone out there and gotten a guy. And look, and you could have done that and still may have been under the CBT or maybe just a little bit over. again, I'm not advocating to go out there and get every freaking superstar at every position. I wanted a focused approach on the priority, right? That's what I wanted. Senior says Giolito. There you go. Another guy who's always hurt. That would fit right in, right? Houser was hurt last year, and he's had some history of a little bit of health. Mahle has a cranky shoulder, right? Landon Roupp, we'll see how his elbow holds up. And then let's add a Lucas Giolito, who's another guy. Again, quantity over quality. Oh, dude. I don't understand that as far as the pitching's concerned.
I'm worried about the start to the season, Eric.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. April's going to be tough, but that's still.
Yankees to open, then go to San Diego, then come back and play the Mets and the Phillies for 6, then Baltimore, Cincinnati, Washington, Dodgers at home, Miami, and Philly at home. That's just April. That's April.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah. I know. Hey, it is what it is, man. You got to play the games. Again, the only thing you don't want to do, you just don't want to get buried. That's it. Because look, you could have a fantastic month and you could dig out of it. You could, but I'm just saying, you just don't want to have to do that. Oh man, dude. Whatever. It is what it is, and what are you going to do?
That's why
question.
I don't want to be negative, Eric, but that's what really has me on the edge of my seat entering the season is seeing how the hell we come out of this month.
You know, it's going to be interesting on how this all works. You got a brand new manager. Let's ask, do you think the organization did enough to help Tony Vitello in his very first season in the major leagues? You think they could have done some more? You think it's okay? It's what do you think?
Wait a sec. You can put up a poll on that if you want, but I'll tell you something, Eric, and I brought it up on the show. And honest to God, when Buster Posey and the leadership come out and say, it's his first year, we just handle it with kid gloves. We'll see how things play out. You don't want to have too much pressure on him. That's why the guy was hired to deal with pressure, Eric. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, man.
No, and
I don't want excuses. When the Giants are giving us excuses before it even begins, they're playing it safe. That's a Lou line. They're just playing it safe. They almost treat us like fans, Eric, like if we do really well, we're going to say, woohoo, look at what we did. But if we don't do well, we're going to say, well, we're in a build. See, we told you it's going to be.
We can't do
Tell
that.
me we can't win. Tell me we're going to win.
And here's the thing, right? I mean, this has to be put on Buster Posey. He's the one that decided to go out there and get Vitello, right? And I don't think he's hiring Vitello to sit there and say, I want to lose. But if it doesn't pan out, it's going to be a storyline. The Vitello year is going to be a telling year because there's going to be people out there that are going to say, oh, we got to give him a break. It's his first year, right? And then there's going to be, hey, what the hell's going on? You got hired to be managing in the big leagues. You got to go out there and do it. So look, the front office had to know. They had to know that this was going to happen. It was going to be a lightning rod
absolutely.
So
absolutely.
you got to accept. You got to take the arrows. You're going to have to take the arrows.
You're right, Eric. You know what? No matter what way it plays out for the management, and that it's going to be based on record, in my opinion. However that turns out, you're still going to have the reaction. Half the people go, I told you, I told you it was a major. And the other half, if it don't work out, the other 50% will say, what, Eric? What the hell? We told you this guy shouldn't be the manager. There's still going to be a response either way.
Yeah, exactly. And here, let's talk about this too. Glenn, last 4 years, right? Giants have had 500 seasons. What is the primary reason why the Giants have had 500 seasons? Is it because of the managing or is it because of the roster? What would you say?
Well, you got to answer the question for me before I answer yours.
Fair.
How many strikeouts did the management have last year?
0.
So I would say it's the batting lineup. It's the players on the field, Eric.
It is, right? To an extent. Don't get me wrong.
Last year.
Don't get me wrong. right? The managers can influence games, but in a totality, when we're talking about 4 years of 500 baseball, it's hard to really sit there and it's because of managing. How about the talent, right? The Giants haven't been doing a very good job. Now, lately they have been, right? Yeah. Over this last year, the farm system has improved, and that's going to pay dividends for the club in the future. But it's about the talent, whether it's acquiring the talent through a free agency, through a trade, or your own guys. It hasn't cut mustard.
You take out the anomaly of 2021, which really was an anomaly.
Well, there you go.
First round anywhere.
Well, so there you go. Hey, there you go. That's even worse. Right. Okay, let's take that. If you take 2021 out of the equation, they had a losing. What is it? From 2017 until 2025. Or 500 baseball, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And some of it even worse. I mean, even worse than 500. So what are we doing here? There's something more that is going on with the club. And look, maybe it's being fixed. We'll see. Again, the Giants got 2 of the best international draft picks. They're going to get the number 4 pick. They can look, I'm telling you something right now. They cannot miss on this number 4 pick in the upcoming draft in July. They can't. They cannot miss. And I'm going to tell you something. You can't. And to be honest with you, I don't know. You got to get the best player available. But man, I would look to find out who is the bigged arm, right? Who has the biggest upside as far as a starting pitcher? Because the Giants need that in their system. They do.
I go out and sign all pitchers in the next. I'd just be going drafting pitchers.
They did that in 22. I think the 22 draft. They went out there and they signed a shit ton of. It was like almost all pitching. Almost all pitching.
Well, wait a sec. You can get them, Eric. Who they got to. They got to get they got to get quality at least once because they've proven to me. People will say, and I've said it. You've said it. I believe we've all said it. This is an organization that has had such a terrible time with their minor league system. Where's the Eric? They can't develop. Well, I mean,
they've had a difficult day. Now it's coming around, right? I mean, you got a couple of guys out there. We'll see. Granted, some of these guys are low. The higher one, Bo Davidson, as far as a position player, you got that Parks Harbor kid. We'll see what he's going to be. He's got a spring training invite. He's a little bit long in the tooth too. It's not like he's a young guy. He's been around for a while.
Well, wait a second, Eric. You got to admit, I watch channels and listen to KMBR where like Bo Davidson. There's a name I'm hearing a lot. Oh my God! Wait till he gets up. Blah, 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 blah. How come I'm not hearing the same thing about Eldridge? They project. It's easy to project. Oh my God, he's going to be so good. Well, I'm not hearing that now about Eldridge, and he's got 1 foot on the field, Eric. So I'm not buying. I don't buy into a lot of the. We see it all the time, Eric, when it was hiring Vitello, and every time the flavor of the week, as Lou likes to call it, the flavor of the week, people jump on that bandwagon. Stop jumping on bandwagons. You don't know what Bo Davidson's going to do. You're the same one saying he's going to be great, and you're shitting all over Eldridge. So I can't keep up with them anymore, Eric. You got to let it play out. That's all I can say. You got to let it play out because I can't believe nothing nobody says. Only believe what Eric and I say.
Look, it's going to be interesting to see how this. That's something we're going to do a standalone show on that. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with young Bryce. Is he going to make the roster, or is he going to start in AAA? I mean, he's young. If he goes to AAA, that's not a knock on Bryce Eldridge. It's he just needs more. He's 21, and that's fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he needs a little bit more work, and that's okay. If you want to be a better all-around player, well, it's better to do it in AAA and hone those skills, so to speak, before you come up to the big show, because now you got the added pressure of, hey, this is the big leagues, right?
The only downfall to sending him back at all this year, Eric, is the fact that Buster brought him up and he played every day in September. If you brought him up, played him in September, then I think he played all the time. So I figure he's got to be your guy.
Yeah, could be. And hey, think about this too. If he's up with the team, he could go get some of the best Mexican food in San Francisco. There we go. Proud sponsor of Giant Sports Talk Live.
I go around the house all day.
Mexican. Good stuff, man. Hey,
this wasn't five. You say this was a 500 baseball team last year. There was a lot of those up every night, Eric. I was bringing those up. I was looking back at how many games we had to come back to win last year, Eric. And it was,
I know.
Talk about abysmal.
It was a few. I tell you. And then look, they not only, but they had some runs where they were absolute dog shit. Remember that lost the 14 of 15 at home? I mean, it was just
that was
there's no luck. That was straight up dog shit. It was bad. Yeah. It was, and honestly, I think it was that stretch that was the downfall of Bob Melvin. I think that was the one where it just didn't come together for whatever reason. So let's see what happens.
All right, Insane, give me your top three. When were we unlucky? Which games did we lose? We were actually unlucky. I can't think of any. When we lost, dude. I thought the luck was the night I run over from the ballpark and go, oh my God, Eric, we snatched defeat or a victory from the Johnson. That Dodger game on a Friday night when you had the hot dog guy eating all the wings. He ate like 500 wings. And
yeah, what was that? 4th of July, right? Jerry Chestnut. Yeah.
And McRae, who I just mentioned moments ago, running. Oh, he's coming home, Eric. He's out. Wait a sec. Hold on. He hasn't reached home plate yet. Okay, now he's out.
Yeah.
So, and he threw a runner out at third. All right. What do we got for a response? Glenn, we traded for Devers, then proceeded to beat Doug. Yeah. Oh, Eric. So it was getting Devers. That was the problem, Eric. See?
Look, and again, I'll tell you, and I'll say it right here.
Makes no sense to me.
If Devers has a bad season, which I don't think he will.
No way.
No, exactly. Again,
draft him early.
He left a team that he was with his entire career since he was 17 years old. And now he is uprooted. He's going across the United States, right? Playing in a different league. Look, you're going to have growing pains when that happens, but let's see what happens. Now he's had time to be acclimated. He's used to the system. He's used to the people. Well, I guess you can't say he's used to the people because guess what? It's all new people again in the dugout.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting, right? How is those relationships between players and coaches? There's nobody. Who's left on that team? Umatsu, the backup catcher, right? Or the backup catching coach. He's the only one that's left, right? Everybody else is brand new. So this will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how this all pans out.
I got to get your response to that, though, Eric. We traded for Devers, and then it fell apart. Come on,
it wasn't because of Devers. It was the team. It was the team came up. Look. What do you remember? Do I have to remind you how many times when Ryan Walker came into the game? Come on, man. He had 7 blown saves. And on top of that, he had 7 losses. Oh, my gosh. Senior says Devers is a good power bat, but hardly an elite hitter. He's a pretty good hitter. What about Bryce Eldridge? Granted, he's young. Isn't he one-dimensional? Bryce Eldridge is just all about the bat. Right. That's all Bryce Eldridge brings to the table at this particular time. It's not his defense. It's not his base running. It's not his ability to get on base and get base hits. It's strictly power. That's it. But Devers he's got a track record, right? He's got, as they say, a back of the baseball card.
Wait a second. Hold on, Eric. What's his average yearly? I thought he was a pretty damn good hitter.
Pretty good. Yeah,
Eldridge,
pretty damn good.
Not just a power hitter. I could be wrong. What's his average? You want me to look it up?
Who? Bryce Eldridge?
No, Devers.
He's like can't me think. He's got to be in a 270.
I will find out.
As a career, right?
Let's see if he's working tonight. Hey, you there? No, he's not there tonight.
I got it. Yeah, he's got a career 276 average.
Oh, he can't hit, Eric. Can't hit.
He's got a career 349 on base percentage. Last year, he had 35 home runs, batted 252, had an on base of 372, had 109 RBIs, OPS plus of 140.
That's just right. We do this every night. I saw that Marty show the other night. Random posts, Eric. Random posts that just, he can't hit. Well, Well, let me check. Well, the stats say he can hit. So you can't make stuff up. If you're going to make stuff up, you get called out on it.
No, it's not even that. I'm just saying that Devers is more than just a power bat. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Last year had 33 doubles. The year before had 34.
Oh, he can't
34,
hit.
42.
Oh, Jesus.
Triples, of course, he's not going to get very many triples just because he's not a speedster. But he's pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, wait a sec. Again, this is people calling out our players, Eric.
Not too bad.
People said that the big, Arise. Oh my God. Worse than Flores. He just can't run. He's too slow. He can't run.
Yeah, I know.
How many triples did he have last year, Eric? Did you know? Happen to notice?
No.
I people will call me out if I'm wrong. I should look it up. I think he had 8 triples.
Oh, really? 8?
Yeah.
Okay. How many doubles? That's where I want to see. I want to see him get doubles. Because the ballpark is perfect for doubles for Luis Arias, right? Yeah, come on.
Somebody the other day said he'll be lucky to bat his weight this year. The league has caught up to Arise.
No, they have not.
I know. Listen, dude, I just laugh now. I laugh.
It is what it is.
What do you think?
Man.
You think he's one of the best pure hitters in baseball? Arise?
Right now? Hey, there's I mean, as far as making contact, I don't think there's anyone better than him.
I was called out. I was called out. What about Shohei?
No, I mean, Shohei's good. Don't get me wrong.
What about Judge?
Judge is good, but come on. We're just talking. Hey, look, these are different guys. You're kind of comparing apples to oranges there at that particular time. Because
Exactly.
How many guys?
And you know what I do when I get called out like that? I just go, what the hell are you talking about?
I guess how many guys in the major leagues are like Shohei or are like Aaron Judge or any, right? Few and far between. You're comparing some of the best in the game right now, right? And as far as Luis Arias, the guy makes freaking contact, man. Come on. And that's all the Giants are missing that. And again, are you going to win? You said this on you used the analogy of hockey, but if you had a team full of Luis Arias's, it's going to be tough. Be tough.
Especially with the Olympics. Good thing coming up.
Oh, hey, matter of fact, opening games today. Right?
I might be calling tonight early tonight. Look, what are you talking about? Glenn's not happy with Arias now? When did I say that?
Rosemond, what the heck are you talking about?
Clean the wax out of your freaking ears on a Friday night, Eric.
No, you got to take the crud out of your eyes because it's about reading. Arias rakes. Go watch the highlights of Arias against the Giants alone. Arias is also being plugged in at second base, his natural position. That should be good for 30. Oh, look at that. A little bit more on his batting average. Yeah, maybe.
Eric, if on opening day they hit a ground ball to him and he throws it into the dugout, I don't care. He can hit. He gives us something we don't have. And again, you just said it. I've maintained and I won't change my philosophy. You have to have a balance in your lineup. So I don't care. You know what? It'll be opening night. Glad he had an error. He sucks.
Oh, man.
I don't care how many errors he has, Eric. I really don't. He will make up for it.
Yeah.
Oh, or there'll be guys, we're a month into the season. He doesn't have a home run yet. Who cares? That's not. Eric, do you remember when we launched this show? One of my favorite comes from hockey. Know your role, play your role.
Okay.
Know your role, play your role. And his role is to get base hits, dude. Make a few doubles. That's his role.
Yeah. Yep.
But you'll still get guys who, Eric's in April. He's got 5 errors. Who cares? It shouldn't be a talking point.
No, that's correct. 100%. All right, let's talk just real quick a little bit of this. Pitchers and catchers, going to report. Is there any pitcher out there that is has got your eye, so to speak? Is there someone that that you're interested in seeing how they perform in spring training? Look, and I'm not saying they have to be on a 26-man roster. I'm just saying, is there anyone that intrigues you as far as Giants pitching?
Nope.
Nobody, huh? No one near you. No.
My only intrigue would be, if you want to use the word intrigue, my only intrigue is, will Logan Webb make it through a whole season this year? Getting older, and we've been lucky. We've been getting older, and you got to admit, Eric, getting a little low. Have we lost him to serious time?
No, we haven't.
So
maybe he takes care of himself. Maybe he takes care of himself. That's possible. Hey, look, Glenn. It wasn't that long ago we had guys out there freaking pitching this like it was nothing, and they never got Tommy John, right? You got to remember one thing about Logan Webb. He's not a flamethrower. He uses that movement of his sinker. He uses the movement of his slider and his changeup to the benefit. He doesn't have to go max effort. For example, you know who I'm concerned about? Paul Skeens.
I'm concerned about
that guy. He's max effort, and it's only a matter of time before his elbow blows out, right? Again, a different pitcher. I think Logan Webb, he has that, the repertoire to be able to last a long time, and that's why he could go 200 innings. So
I'm just worried he goes in and punches a Gatorade bucket or something,
he usually doesn't get that way. I did see, where the hell was it? Oh, it was the Marlins game that you and I went to where he got shellacked. And I'll never forget, they were throwing the ball all over the outfield out there. And I remember Logan Webb, he was backing up third, and he's just throwing his hands up like, what is going on, dude? What's going on out there? Yeah. So, but when he gets back to the dugout, he doesn't.
I remember that. I remember that play at third when he's standing. I remember it like it was yesterday, Eric. Yeah. It was a beautiful day. I remember that.
He just threw his hands up like, what the hell's going on?
And it wasn't like, don't throw it. It was, what the hell's going on?
I want to see what this Blade Tidwell could do. I was hoping he was going to get a call up later in the year. Unfortunately, his shoulder started cranking up on him. I don't know what that was all about, but I want to see what he could do. Again, and if he goes to AAA, that's fine. I want to see how well he does in AAA. That's the guy that I want to see in spring training and see what he could do against Major League bats. That should be interesting to fun and then fun to watch. So we'll see how it all pans out. I keep thinking about this damn rotation over and over, dude. I just keep thinking about it.
To me, it looks more like a minor league rotation, Eric.
Ooh.
It looks like a Colorado Rocky type. You got a guy at the top, you get a second, and nothing.
Mark, talk to me here, and I'm going to show you a picture here in a minute. What kind of arm problems did he have? I gotta know. Who? Blade Tidwell, because that's who the Giants got.
Oh, you're talking about Tidwell still. Okay.
Yeah. Where the heck is this? Yeah, let me do that. Is that going to show? Yeah, it will. Hold on. Let me download this real quick. It's going to be way easier to do it this way. Bring this up.
Harris wants to see Bednar. Bednar couldn't.
Bednar, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully his injuries are past him, because I know he's been battling a bad back, sore elbow, and forearm. Oh, don't say that. Come on,
Eric. That should be how we don't sell squares anymore. We sell squares on who's the first to drop.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Who's the pitcher and what date? Which game?
Kind of morbid. Nah, that's morbid. That's pretty damn morbid. All right, let's take a look. Let's look what Mark gave us here. Check this out. Look at that. Walter Matthau, Tatum O'Neal, the Bad News Bears. And look, he's got all the cards of all the players.
Yeah, look at that. PSA graded autograph or authenticated.
Right here.
Yep.
Who is that? Oh, Walter Matthau, right? Yep.
See, it says authentic. Auto authentic.
There you go, man.
And PSA awesome. Says it's authentic. It must be authentic.
There you go.
Hey, do you got the picture that you sent me for the new show?
Here, I don't have it. I don't have it on.
It would have been a good segue. I could have told.
I can load it up real quick. You want me to load it up real quick? Hold on.
Yeah. Coming up, we're going to be doing a show once a week, and it's going to feature Giants and their baseball cards. And occasionally we'll talk about, so I got a guest lined up for an upcoming show. He basically sold off a lot of his collection. And he made a tidy sum. What'd he do? He went out and bought the most expensive card of Shoeless Joe Jackson. So he's going to bring the card onto the show, tell us about that. Then I've got another guy lined up. He is the world's largest Willie Mays collector. Looking forward to that. And what is the show called, Eric?
There it is.
Giant
In
Sports
the
Talk Live
cards.
in the cards.
Look at that.
Hey, and you know, Eric, I must say you did a great job there. You got Willie, Mickey, and Cobb there, and you got a little Mike Schooler and Wilmer Flores.
How about I had to? Okay, I know who I'm working with here. I know who I'm working with here.
Two of these things are not like the others.
Yeah.
And why you got Cobb and Mickey in there, I never know. But anyway,
look at that. You used to have a baseball in your hand. Now it's the logo of Giant Sports.
I love it. Look at that.
Not too bad. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That's going to be pretty damn cool.
Yep. Looking forward to that. It's in the cards.
There you go.
But I won't tell you any more about the show because, like Buster Posey, I'm going to hold the cards.
Close to the chest. There you go. There you go. Oh, Tom says I need to sell a couple of boxes of wrapped 84 tops. Tired of looking at them. Well, there you go. Is 84 a good year there, Glenn?
84 tops? Yeah.
Right. Ibrahim, Greg Johnson's great-great-grandfather had a chance to sign Shoeless Joe, but declined because he felt the lack of shoes. Signal character concerns. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good, man. I like that one.
I got a couple of autographs today, Eric, but they are not baseball. You ever hear of this guy?
Joe Daly?
3-time Avco Cup champion.
Who the hell is that? What's the Avco Cup?
Goaltender with the Winnipeg Jets. They won 3 championships in 9 years, or 8 years, I guess.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He signed 4 autographs for me. He also played for the
Pittsburgh Penguins.
And this is cool because I already have an autograph of a guy named Norm Ferguson. And he signed it. I could not put the puck past Joe Daly on my penalty shot. And he dated it and signed it. So what did Joe sign me one?
I stopped the penalty shot by Norm Ferguson. That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna get them up with their picture. I'm gonna get both autographs side by side and framed. That's gonna look great. I couldn't score. I stopped them. So that's good. And then I got you would never know this guy, but guy by the name of Cam Connor played for the Phoenix Roadrunners.
No, hey.
And
I used to watch the Phoenix Roadrunners. I watched the Phoenix Roadrunners from 96, for about a year, 96, 97, for 2 years.
Very good. Hey, and you know how I love mystery teams? How about the mystery autograph of the night? Who's the first person in the chat can name who this is?
Let's see.
A very easy one.
Hey, look at that. I know that one.
Take a guess.
Boogity, 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 boogity.
There you go.
Hey!
Boys. There you go, boys. Eric got it.
Boogity, 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 boogity. Yeah, there we go.
Get racing, boys. Daryl Waltrip. There you go.
That's
So
cool.
I got 9 autographs today. That's good. It's a good day.
Nice.
I'll soon be, you know what? It's hard to keep. I do a little this and that. I do a lot of hockey stuff. It's hard to keep track of Greg. You know, he's got a little tent outside. He looks like a homeless character. He's out in the back of the ballpark waiting for opening day right now. He's all excited.
Hey, you know what? He's in our league. He's gonna be.
Did we fill it yet?
No, not yet. So, hey, if anyone's interested in playing some fantasy baseball, we're going to make it $30. We'll do so we could, it's not too crazy. So, yeah, we'll go $30 for entrance fee.
$30.
It's going to be 12. And right now,
Winner take all.
Well, I was going to do 250, then 80, and then 30, something like that.
30, not worth getting out of bed for 30.
Well, you just get your money back. So.
Yeah, okay.
So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots open. I might keep one open for Lou because Lou said he might be interested.
Yeah. Robbie Dizzle in there?
You're already in there, Robbie. You're already in there.
Good.
So if anyone is interested, just let us know. Send an email, Giant Sports Talk Live, and we'll figure it out. I could send you guys the link to join up. Again, it's going to be fun. I'm the commissioner, and we'll just have a lot of fun, guys. That's what it's about. We're going to have some fun. Not going to make it too damn serious, man.
And I don't want to see what happened. Listen, Mr. Commissioner, I don't want to see what happened last year happen again this year.
No, it ain't going to happen this year.
Are we doing the 1,500 inning rule again, or
1,400 innings is in there? But
14?
I've reduced the amount of points that pitchers can accumulate. That was too much. So I've reduced it. So it's not the pitchers were freaking overpowered, way overpowered. So I nerfed some of their stats, and so it likes a little bit more even. So hey, it's okay to actually play players rather than just pitchers.
All right.
So should be fun. Should be fun.
Oh, it was fun for not about what? Fun for five months last year. I was in first.
Yeah, it was great all the way till the last day.
The last day, yeah.
But whatever, it is what it is.
I hope it's going to be fun this year, right?
It's going to be fun. It was fun last year. I mean, right? I mean, it was fun. It's just, yeah, whatever.
Fun means don't be calling Eric and I for a trade at 3:15 a.m. or 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's so funny. Oh, my gosh.
It happened 2 years in a row.
All right. Hey, I think we're done, Glenn. Hey, Super Bowl coming up.
This year, I'm not making a trade with anybody whose name begins with a D or an E.
Oh, man.
And
hey,
I may
Super Bowl Sunday. Look, this is our last show before Super Bowl. Who are you pulling for? I could care less.
Oh, wait a second. Did you throw out did you end up doing the poll?
Oh, no, I never did do a
poll.
poll.
You didn't do it? Okay. Super Bowl Sunday. Who do I want to win? I'd like to see New England. They're kind of the underdog.
England?
I'm an underdog kind of guy. When you're a Giant, you cheer for the underdogs, don't you, Eric?
Yeah, well, why not? I'm okay with that.
I think Seattle should beat them.
Yeah, they got a pretty good team, right? Tom, look at that. One of these shows we should ask the chat what was their best card is and what is their best autograph. Yeah, we can do that. That sounds kind of fun. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
That'll be fun. You know, here everyone's got in their collection.
Hey, we'll have an open forum. Eric and I'll do a show one day, and in the cards, you'll be my guest, Eric, and we'll.
Yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah.
I'll have to get Greg on for a portion of that show.
Yeah, hey, Greg's got a collection though, right? He's got a collection, so
he does until he gets really mad, Eric. I saw him at Christmas, around Boxing Day or whatever you call it there. I read the 26th, 27th of December. He was going out to supper. And so he was in the lobby waiting for Zuber to show up. And I go down, I pick up, my 26 packages. And I said, what are you working on the collection lately? What have you been doing? He goes, I don't want to talk to you. He goes, I enjoy my collection until I see what you got. You ruin it.
He's got a nice collection.
He does. You don't have to have the biggest.
No.
You know what? Collect what you like, Eric.
Collect what you exactly. It's not
who
about
else is,
the best.
Who else is collecting cards and autographs if everybody went to prison?
Yeah.
I mean, you can collect. It doesn't have to be sets. You collect all Giants. Collect all autographs. Collect. Wilmer Flores.
Right. Some people have a favorite player. Some people have a favorite team. Yeah, exactly.
Why not?
Hey, check this out. Mark said I'll send you some real nice vintage baseball cards, CeeLo packs, displayed stuff. All right. Right on, Mark. Mark's now talk about a collection. This guy's got the presentation and everything. Whoo, boy.
Do you know what a cello pack is, Eric?
No, I have no idea.
You don't know what a cello pack is?
I don't know what a cello pack is.
I'll dig one out and I'll show it on an upcoming show. But a cello pack is 3 packs in cellophane. So you get to see the top card in the deck.
And the bottom.
And the bottom 3 times. So what makes a cello pack valuable when you go to like the National is you see, say, a 71, 72, and they got the cello pack there. And it'll have like Joe Simpson and Bill Reed. But then on the top of the 3rd pack, it'll have Thurman Munson rookie. So that makes the cello pack, the cellophane pack, worth money. Or just the opposite. You flip it over, go, that's a dud pack. And then you got 3 Hall of Famers. The back of their cards are on the bottom. So you never know.
Interesting. Okay, cool. That's cool.
Only problem is when they get old.
The cellophane
brittle.
Brittle.
Yeah.
You got to put that in like some airtight stuff, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Guys, it was fun. Again, thanks for hanging out here on a Friday night. Again, Super Bowl Sunday, and then we'll be back Monday night, 8 o'clock. And look, when we come around Monday, that's only one more day until pitchers and catchers report. And we'll talk about it again. We're starting to get into the we're going to start getting into the spring training is going to start, but as far as like moves and trades, not so much anymore. Not so much.
I think I'm going to make a move. Get rid of some of my cards, Eric. I'm going to get rid of these ones for sure.
Yeah, that one's done.
He's in there. I want to make a trade. Nobody will deal for that. So it's like that goes to the garbage bin. And our next round of cards, I think I need one with that guy.
Hey, ooh, there you go. Crazy crab time.
I like crazy.
Nice.
Maybe we get some opening day.
Hey, it's going to be nighttime this time. Hey, there you go. Yep.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it.
Should be fun. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Guys, enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend.
Hey, enjoy the Super Bowl.
Moderation, guys, on Sunday. Moderation. Make sure you're drinking water. Come on now. Take care of each other.
Right here.
Take care of each other. Go have fun, but moderation. All right, guys. We'll see you Monday night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.